up and down and back again. Seen so many places, can't remember when or when. And my only boss was the clock on the wall and my only friend. Never really was a friend at all. Well, I've traded love for pennies and sold my soul for less. Lost my deals in that long tunnel of time. I've been turned inside out and around and back to them. Found myself right back where I started again. Myself a million, now I've only got a dime. The difference don't seem quite as bad today. With a nickel or a million, I was searching all the time. Something that I've never found or left behind. Well, I've traded love for pennies and I sold my soul for less. Lost my deals in that long tunnel of time. I've been turned inside out and around and back then. Found myself right back where I started again. Now I'm on my second circle and I'm headed for the top. I've learned lots of things along the way. I'll be careful while I'm climbing, cause it hurts a lot to drop. And when you're down, nobody gives a damn anyway. But I've traded love for pennies and sold myself for less. Lost my knees in that long tunnel of time. I've been turned inside out and around and back then. Found myself right back where I started again. I've been turned inside out and around and back then. Found myself right back where I started again. All right, howdy folks, welcome to another edition of the Froggy Mountain Brothers Online Show. We hope you'll have a good time with us tonight. Thanks all of you for being here. And today, June the 8th, is Tony Rice's birthday. Amazing guitar player and guitar bluegrass singer. And I would like to pay tribute to Tony Rice tonight and do some of the songs that he's done throughout his career.
Bonsoir à tous.
This was a song that the Bluegrass album band recorded with Tony Rice. A song from Jim Cross, and this is one called Age.
Oh, first we got still sick, but can't miss Tony's night. Yeah.
All right.
I understand.
Hope you get better soon.
Yeah. Bonsoir à tous, bienvenue au quelques-uns Online Show. On espère que vous allez bien. Aujourd'hui, c'est l'anniversaire de Tony Rice. Il nous a malheureusement quitté, mais on va lui rendre hommage. Aujourd'hui, donc, Tony Rice, un excellent joueur de guitare, peut-être un de ceux qu'on pourrait dire, c'est l'un des meilleurs guitaristes de tous les temps. Et aussi un excellent chanteur de bluegrass, un chanteur lead. On vient de vous faire un morceau qui s'appelle Age, qu'il a sorti avec le Bluegrass Album Band. Et maintenant, on va faire un morceau qu'il a fait avec son groupe à lui, pas en solo, un morceau qui s'appelle One More Night.
Alright, we'll do a song that Tony recorded. I don't remember if it was just as Tony Rice or as the Tony Rice unit. This is written by Bob Dylan. It's called One More Night. The stars are inside, and tonight I'm as lonesome as can be. All the moon is shining bright, shining everything inside, and tonight no more light will shine on me. Oh, I'm shameful and sad, lost the only pal I've had, 'cause I couldn't be what you wanted me to be. I will hold my head up high to the dark and rolling sky, for tonight no more light will shine. Alright, that was One More Night.
Oh, howdy, Cheryl on Facebook. Howdy. Oh, the movie about Bob
Yeah, I
Dylan.
think
We
we haven't seen
it.
it, but I know they done a movie about Bob Dylan.
Hi, Gruffalo. Right, the next one we'll do is one that he did with J.D. Crowe and the New South. It's one called You Can Share My Blanket. Alors, prochain qu'on va faire, c'est un morceau que Tony Rice a enregistré avec J.D. Crowe and the New South. Un morceau qui s'appelle You Can Share My Blanket.
When you say you love me, I don't know what you mean, but it seems like I should. And if said I'm bruised and torn, and others try to warn me, you won't mind if this one is for good. I don't know if I can take it, if we can really make it. I've never known a love without a name. If you really think you can, then we can share my blanket, and we'll see what happens then. When your coat falls from your shoulders in a heap upon the floor, and the door behind is closed, I don't know if I can stand it. It's an awful lot to handle, taking scraps from all the things I know. I don't know if I can take it, if we can really make it. I've never known a love without a name. If you really think you can, then you can share my blanket, and we'll see what happens then. When you say you love me, I don't know what to say. I'm afraid to go alone, afraid that you might hurt me, unable to be certain, afraid that I might turn, you'd be gone. I don't know if I can take it, if we can really make it. I've never known a love without a name. If you really think you can, then you can share my blanket, and we'll see what happens then. And we'll see what happens then. All right, that was You Can Share My Blanket from J.D. Crowe and the New South. This is a beautiful song that we enjoy singing.
And thank you for the follow, Ogre Drum.
Ogre Drum, thank you.
Ogre Drum.
I don't know,
Probably
it might be
Ogre.
OG Radium.
Oh.
OG Red Drum. OG.
Yeah, OG Red Drum. Yeah, probably. It's not Ogre Drum.
All right, thanks for the kind words. We'll take the banjo now, and we'll do one that we just learned recently this week. And this is one that Tony played way back then, way back in the very early 1970s, when he was playing with the Bluegrass Alliance. And I don't think he recorded with the Bluegrass Alliance, but he played for some time with them. And this is one that they got from some, I think, a folk, sort of a folk duo or something. And this is one that the Bluegrass Alliance kind of made bluegrass. There's one called Pack Up Your Sorrows, and this is the new one we've learned.
Red Rum was a famous race horse. Nice. La prochaine qu'on va faire, c'est un morceau qui nous vient de la jeunesse de Tony Rice, un peu ses débuts, quand il a joué avec The Bluegrass Alliance, The Bluegrass Alliance, l'Alliance du Bluegrass, un groupe dans lequel il y avait déjà un de ses grands amis musiciens, Sam Bush. Et à l'époque, ils ont fait un certain nombre de chansons. Je ne suis pas sûr qu'ils aient enregistré avec Tony Rice, mais on peut trouver quelques extraits de concerts d'eux sur YouTube, par exemple. Et donc on a appris quelques-unes qu'il a fait avec The Bluegrass Alliance. Et en l'occurrence, le prochain morceau qu'on va vous faire, ça vient de là. Un morceau qui s'appelle Pack Up Your Sorrows et qui nous vient d'un duo de folk de l'époque. Pack Up Your Sorrows.
All right, if you are interested in Tony Rice and what he did with the Bluegrass Alliance, there's at least one or a few videos on YouTube of especially one show they did in 1971, I think, and with a young Tony Rice there and Sam Bush on the mandolin, and it's pretty fun. If you can want to get around to watching that, we'll get over there in the key of A and try this little Pack Up Your Sorrows. Pack Up Your Sorrows.
Yep. And thank you for the follow, Frog Temple.
Alright, well, we'll do a song that at least I think he recorded it with the Bluegrass album band. Maybe some other folks as well, but Oh, did he? Oh, maybe not. Might be one of his solo songs, actually.
Yeah, it might be.
Anyway, we'll try to do this one. Tony was famous for it. One called "Why You Been Gone So Long."
Oh yeah. En fait, qu'on va faire, a priori, Tony Rice l'a enregistré sur un de ses albums solo. Un morceau qui s'appelle Why You Been Gone So Long.
Time it rains, Lord, I run up to my window. All I do is wring my hand and moan. Well, listen to the thunder, Lord, can you hear that lonesome wind blow? Tell me, Daddy, why you been gone so long? Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? You been gone so long now. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? I won't scratch at my door, Lord, I can hear that lonesome wind blow. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Somebody said they thought you saw her down in Reno with the big old man from San Antonio. But tell me I'm a fool to part for you, but what do they know? Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Been gone so long now. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? I won't scratch at my door, Lord, I can hear the lonesome wind blow. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? I could get stoned and let the past paint pictures in my head. Kill a fifth thunderbird and try to write a sad song. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Been gone so long now. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? What's crashing at my door, Lord, I can hear the lonesome wind blow. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Scratching at my door, Lord, I can hear the lonesome wind blow. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? All right, well, that was Why You Been Gone So Long.
Oh yeah.
Of course, as always, if there's any song that you'd like to hear, and you're welcome to request anything, and you can check out the song list. It's been updated with a few more songs there, and if there's something you know and you want to hear, we'll try to do it for you if we can.
Seems like Carter's family. Well, tonight we're paying tribute to Tony Rice, but we know a lot of Carter family songs. We love them, and if you go to the link that the Pinball Girl summoned, you can probably find one or two Carter family songs. If you want to hear one, you can ask, you can request it, and we'll be glad to do it.
All right, this next tune is one of many that Tony Rice recorded written by Canadian songwriter Gordon Lightfoot. Tony did a lot of his songs, and this is one of them, and this one called Cold on the Shoulder.
Oh yeah. Donc là, qu'on va faire, c'est un morceau qu'on va faire qui encore un morceau de Tony Rice évidemment, et un morceau qu'il tient de Gordon Lightfoot. Il a fait beaucoup de morceaux de Gordon Lightfoot. Il devait beaucoup aimer ses compositions, avec une chanson qui s'appelle Cold on the Shoulder.
is time. All you need is time, time, time to make it back. Give it a try, don't be rude. Put it to the test and I'll give it right back to you. It's cold on the shoulder when you know that you got a little older every day. Take it around, take it to town. Try to define what you feel inside. You better be strong, your life belongs to it. It's cold on the shoulder when you know that you get a little older every day. All you need is trust, all you need is trust, 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 make it go. I don't want to know everything you know, everything that tell to the Eskimo. But it's cold on the shoulder when you know that you make a little older every day. All you need is faith, all you need is faith, faith, faith to make it nice. Kick it around, don't be rude. If you're gonna make a mistake, don't make it twice. When it's cold on the shoulder, you know that you get a little older every day. It's cold on the shoulder, you know that you make a little older every day. Oh, well, that was cold on the shoulder.
Oh yeah. Thank you very much for the follow, Momo.
Thanks for the follow. We do this little live stream every Monday night. Well, night is well, Monday or night might depend where you are from, but we do some bluegrass music mostly every time. And well, it's seems like we're getting down one step there in the key of B flat and do this little old Hilo Brown song that Tony recorded also, I think with the Bluegrass album then, I believe.
Yep. Alors, le premier qu'on va faire, ça vient de Bluegrass Album Band et c'est un morceau écrit par Hilo Brown au départ. Donc, The Bluegrass Album Band, donc le groupe de l'album de Bluegrass, c'est le nom du groupe. C'était en gros un super groupe composé de plein de grandes vedettes prises dans différents groupes assez connus de l'époque, qui se sont du coup tous assemblés pour faire un album spécial. Et ça a eu tellement de succès qu'ils en ont fait un deuxième et je crois un troisième. Et dedans, du coup, il y avait Tony Rice, il y avait aussi Doyle Lawson, J.D. Crowe, et pas mal de beau monde.
This is one called I've Waited As Long As I Can. I've waited for you, I've always been true, but this waiting no longer I can stand. I know you've had time to make up your mind. I've waited as long as I can. I'm waiting to hear You say you love me and long for the day you take my hand. I asked again last night for your love, so divine. I've waited as long as I can. All right, I've waited as long as I can.
Oh yeah.
Well, we'll take the mandolin now back for a few more songs, and this next one is one of a couple of songs that we'll play tonight that was written by one of three songs, I think, that we'll play tonight that was written by Norman Blake. Norman was another great guitar picker and songwriter and a good friend of Tony Rice. They recorded one or two albums together,
yep.
And Tony recorded a few songs from Norman Blake, including this one. It's one that we really enjoy doing, one called The Green Light on the Southern.
Alors, le prochain qu'on va faire, c'est un morceau qui a été écrit par Norman Blake, qui était aussi un grand guitariste et un compositeur de musique et chanteur. Et c'était un bon ami de Tony Rice. Et il y a un album qu'ils ont enregistré ensemble. Et du coup, Tony Rice a chanté pas mal de ses chansons. C'est le cas de la prochaine qui s'appelle Green Light on the Southern, et qui est un morceau qu'on aime beaucoup faire.
Track at the south end of town on a dry, hot, dusty August day, the steam pipe pouring down. The fireman with his long old can wearing the old valve gear, waiting for the fast mail train the semaphore to hear. The engineer in the old high cab, his gold watch in his hand, looking at the water glass and letting down the sand, rolling out the old main line, taking up the slack. Gone today, so they say, but tomorrow they'll be back. Oh, if I could return to those boyhood days of mine, and the green light on the southern railroad track. Down the rusty rails of the Wheat Road branch line, the section house was gray and white by the yard limit sign. The huggers called the Ohio Bowl, no more time to wait, rolling down from Birmingham with a 10-car load for free. Oh, if I could return to those boyhood days of mine, and the green light on the southern railroad track. Whistles scream with a hiss of steam, the headlights gleam clear, the drivers rolling a green and gold, getting mighty near, handing up the orders to the engine crew on time. It's the Alabama Great Southern AGS Railroad line. Oh, if I could return to those boyhood days of mine, and the green lights on the southern railroad line. All right, the green light on the southern. That's one.
Oh yeah.
Written by Norman Blake. There, it's a good song. That's Tony Rice recorded. And well, next up we'll keep the mandolin, and we'll try to do a song that's sort of obscure, I guess. And this is apparently one of the very early songs that Tony Rice wrote. And he was with the Bluegrass Alliance.
Salut Toto et salut les Québécois.
Salut Toto.
Bienvenue.
Bienvenue les Québécois. Tony Rice was in the Bluegrass Alliance at the time in the early 70s. and he wrote this song, and they never got around to record it. Another version of the Bluegrass Alliance later recorded it in 2001, but before that it was sort of unknown and unreleased. And this is one called The Seeker.
Alors ce soir on fait un spécial sur Tony Rice, un excellent guitariste et très très bon chanteur lead de bluegrass. Et le prochain morceau qu'on va faire, c'est un morceau qu'on a entendu dans une vidéo YouTube d'un concert de The Bluegrass Alliance. Et apparemment ce serait un morceau écrit par Tony Rice, mais qu'il a plus ou moins jamais enregistré. Un morceau qui s'appelle The Seeker.
Down the road is a man with a ticket in his hand to forget his past and present and start his life anew. To a room in a town where a friend cannot be found is a seeker with a bottle by his side. For the room is not a castle, just another place to hide. The road to fortune is hard to find for the man with a traveling mind. One more journey for the seeker before his life is through. To a room in a town where a friend cannot be found is a seeker with a bottle by his side. For the room is not a castle, just another place to hide. Down the road is a man with a ticket in his hand to forget his past and present and plan his life anew. To a room in a town where a friend cannot be found is a seeker with a bottle by his side. For the room is not a castle, just another place to hide. Is a seeker with another place to hide. All right, that was The Seeker. A very obscure
yeah.
song right there. Hope you liked it. We'll do a one that is a little bit more well known, and this is one that was written by Pete Gobbett and Doyle Lawson, and it was first recorded by J.D. Crowe in the New South, and the Bluegrass Album Band made a version of it as well. This is one that I think originally Festuca got us to learn one called "Please Search Your Heart."
Oh yeah. En fait, qu'on va faire, c'est un morceau que Tony Rice a enregistré avec The Bluegrass Alliance.
Ah,
non,
c'est celle qu'on a fait.
Oui, c'est celle qu'on vient de faire.
Il n'est pas enregistré d'ailleurs.
Il n'est pas enregistré. En fait, je voulais dire. Donc, le Bluegrass Album Band. Qui pour la prochaine. Un morceau écrit par Doyle Lawson et Pete Goebel. Un morceau qui s'appelle Please Search Your Heart. This is for you, Suzuka. When we were planning for the Tony Rice, I knew that we couldn't do it without playing this song for you.
I think there might be another one for you as well later on.
Yeah.
Please search your heart and maybe you'll find a reason to stay. I'm begging this time. I know I was wrong, but darling, I've tried. Please search your heart before it's too late. When you left me, I said that I'd never be blue, that I wouldn't cry if you found someone new. But this is my plea, give me one more try. Please search your heart, don't tell me goodbye. Please search your heart and maybe you'll find a reason to stay. I'm begging this time. I know I was wrong, but darling, I've paid. Please search your heart before it's too late. When you left me, I said that I'll never be blue, and I wouldn't cry if you found someone new. But this is my plea, give me one more try. Please search your heart, don't tell me goodbye. Please search your heart, don't give me goodbye.
Howdy,
All right,
Luke.
please search your heart. Hey, Luke. Hope you're doing fine. All right. Well, I guess it's now time to switch instruments around a little bit. And as we've mentioned, Tony Rice was, of course, a famous bluegrass guitar player.
And I'm not.
Well, none of us are famous. I didn't say you're not a great guitar player. You're not famous.
Yeah.
And anyway, of course, Tony influenced everybody that came after him, guitar picking wise, and now it's time to try a little bit of some more guitar picking, and try to. We're not Tony Rice, neither my brother and I, but we'll try to do some stuff that would sound kind of like him on the guitar, and so we'll take I'll take another guitar and we'll try to do a few songs.
Go on.
And the first one is The Lonesome Wind Blues. We'll talk about it more in a second with the guitar.
So, a Pinball Girl, The Seeker, It's one that we heard from the Bluegrass Alliance, and it seems like it's Tony Rice who wrote it. So we heard that in a YouTube video of a concert they did, I think, in the 70s. And Tony is very young at this moment. And one of the songs is The Seeker. It's a beautiful song, and we wanted to share it with you guys. If you want more information, you can also join our Discord and ask us, or maybe you can send us a message through Twitch or something, and we'll send a link to you for the video and everything. No problem. Alors, le prochain qu'on va faire, c'est un morceau qui s'appelle Lonesome Wind Blues. Et donc, on a mentionné que Tony Rice était un joueur de guitare très très fort. Et moi, je ne suis pas un joueur de guitare très très fort. Du coup, c'est Robin qui va faire le rôle de Tony Rice pour les quelques prochaines chansons. Il va essayer de faire 1% de ce que Tony Rice fait. Ce sera déjà pas mal. Et on va commencer par un des morceaux qui a donné à mon frère l'envie d'étudier un peu le jeu de guitare de Tony Rice. C'est un morceau qui s'appelle Lonesome Wind Blues. Thank you for the follow, Matthews Dopoker. Merci beaucoup pour le follow, Matthews Dopoker.
Alright, so this Lonesome Wind Blues is one that Reno and Smiley's recorded it, Bill Monroe recorded it. I came across, I think it was Don Reno and Friends recording of this song, and he played it with Tony Rice, and Don Reno and Tony Rice would trade breaks on the song, and Tony Rice also recorded it with a bluegrass album band. And when I heard that Tony Rice guitar playing on the Don Reno and Friends recording, I kind of thought there was Tony Rice's break in one part in particular that really made me pause and wonder and say that gosh, I've always until then I hadn't really gotten around to play some Tony Rice guitar style and try his licks, but that made me want to try, and I kind of started to get into Tony Rice and a little bit more, and trying his guitar playing a little bit more, and that's how a lot of my Tony Rice guitar playing started. So we'd like to do this one for you guys called the Lonesome Wind Blues.
So you're saying this is Tony Rice for beginners?
Right, something like that. Well, it's not too fast, at least.
Howdy, Alabama.
The way we'll do it. You want to take one break and do Don Reno for the other break?
If I do that, Ronnie will want to hit me.
Let me get this capo better. I hear the wind a-blowing through the lonesome pine, and I know my love has gone too. I hear the wind a-blowing through the lonesome pine, that's why I'm blue, life's so blue. She's gone so far away, that's why I'm grieving. She's left me here alone among the trees, and all I have left is just a memory, and it always helps me with the breeze. I hear the wind a-blowing through the lonesome pine, and I know that love has gone too. I hear the wind a-blowing through the lonesome pine, why I'm blue, life's so blue. darling. I don't know where on earth she can be, and if I could ever live without her, each night in dreams her face is all I see. I hear the wind blowing through the lonesome pine, and I know my love has gone too. I hear the wind blowing through the lonesome pine. That's why I'm blue, love so blue. I hear the wind blowing through the lonesome pine, and I know my love has gone too. I hear the wind blowing through the lonesome pine. That's why I'm blue, love so blue. That's why I'm blue, love so blue. All right, the Lonesome Wind Blues. Hope you liked it. And we'll get in the key of A there and do a little tune that Tony was famous for. In the bluegrass music, it's originally known as a Jim Martin tune, but Tony Rice did an amazing recording and played it 100 times, probably more, 1,000 times. This is a song that's sort of used as a showcase for musicians, especially guitar players, and we'll try a little bit of it there today. One called The Freeborn Man.
When Luke is asking for the Man of Constant Sorrow, you want to do it now or later? You want to do it on the guitar?
Well, we can try. That'd be new.
Yeah, that'd be new.
Let's do The Freeborn Man first, just
all right.
while we're warm, and then
Yeah, to warm up a little bit.
The Man of Constant Sorrow.
Alors, pour ça qu'on va faire, c'est un morceau qui s'appelle The Freeborn Man. C'est un morceau qui est connu en bluegrass par Jimmy Martin. Et en fait, ensuite, Tony Rice il en a fait une version. En fait, au début, il s'amuse à faire plein de trucs délirants sur la guitare. En fait, il se la joue vraiment beaucoup, mais voilà. Je dis ça parce que moi, je pourrais pas le faire. Donc, voilà. Et du coup, maintenant, en fait, c'est devenu un morceau où il y a beaucoup de guitaristes qui veulent un peu montrer ce qu'ils savent faire, qui prennent ce morceau-là et qui essayent d'imiter un peu Tony Rice. The Freeborn Man. Oh, Guten Morgen.
Oh,
Good morning.
Guten Morgen from Germany there.
Late night groove. Well, either it's very, 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 very late night or it's early morning.
Right. Well, I was born in the Southland. 20-some odd years ago. I ran away for the first time. I was 4 years old, I'm a freeborn man. My home is on my back. I know every inch of highway and every foot of back road, every mile railroad train. I got a girl in Cincinnati, I got a woman in San Antonio. Well, I've always loved the girl next door, but any place is home of freeborn. My home is on my back. I know every inch of highway foot of back road, every mile of railroad trail. Well, you may not like my appearance, and you may not like my song. You may not like the way I talk, but you like the way I'm gonna be free born man. My home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, and every foot of back road, every mile of railroad trail. I was born in the Southwest 20-something years ago. I ran away for the first time when I was 4 years old and was born. My home is on my back. I know every inch of highway and every foot of back road, every mile of railroad trail. All right, that was the Freeborn Man.
Oh yeah.
And was that Luke who asked about Simple Man? That's what Lynyrd Skynyrd, I believe.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No, it wouldn't be considered bluegrass. By a stretch, it could be considered country music, I guess.
Yeah, there's electric guitar, so it can't be bluegrass.
All right.
And the play that requested Roll High, nice choice. And we're asked to do a Man of Constant Sorrow.
Absolutely.
In G, right?
That's where we do it normally. You ready? Constant sorrow, I've seen trouble all my days. I bid farewell to old Kentucky, a place where I was born and raised, a place where he was born and raised. Long years, I've been in trouble. No pleasure here on earth I found. For I'm bound to ride this lonesome railroad. I've no friend to help me now. He has no friend to help him now. Your friends think I'm just a stranger, face you'll never see again. But I'm bound to ride this lonesome railroad. Perhaps I'll die upon this train. Perhaps I'll die upon this train. meet you on those golden shores. He'll meet you on those golden shores. All right, that was the Man of Constant Sorrow, and we'll get to doing the rawhide right after when we get the mandolin again.
Well, Late Night Groove, I don't know the song, but we'll be sure to look it up and see if it could fit. And thank you very much for the follow session with Quill. Thank you very much.
All right, this next song we've lined up is another one written by Norman Blake. This one they recorded together in an album that Tony Rice and Norman Blake did. It's a song that Norman Blake wrote about his guitar, which is a Martin D18, and it's called D18. Thank you, Mr. Martin.
Le prochain qu'on va faire, c'est un morceau qui nous vient de l'album avec Tony Rice et Norman Blake. Un morceau qui s'appelle D18, ce qui est un modèle de guitare Martin. Et du coup, c'est en l'honneur de la guitare D18.
Bonsoir. You ready?
Well, session with Quill, you want some Cajun music? We should have some. So if you want some Cajun music, ask us. Say it. Yeah. Say. Want some Cajun music. So maybe we do this one and then we'll try to do some Cajun.
Sure, but I don't have the fiddle.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yep.
In a pawn shop in Odessa in the fall of '64, the pawn shop man was leaving, he was locking up the door. I ran up just in time and I hollered through the screen, "This man, I've got any good guitars in here?" He said, "I've got this D18. So I gave him $100 and I took that sucker home. I cleaned it up and strung it, hit a chord and heard those tones. Well, it was crisp and clean and rich and full as a guitar ought to be. Said, "Thank you, Mr. Martin, you made this D18 for me." Thank you, Mr. Martin, I'm alright. Once again, this old guitar helped me through the night. I'm mighty grateful to you, you know how to make them right. Said, "Thank you, Mr. Martin, I'm alright." If I'm feeling down and worthless and I haven't got a dime, wondering if I spent my life just wasting my time, well, I pick up that old guitar, some paper and a pen. I said, "Thank you, Mr. Martin, you saved my life again." I wrote songs about my lovers, my family and my friends, my wife and child, my old home place on the road that never ends. Heroes, hobos, rock and roll, and a honky-tonk queen. I wrote them all without exception on my Martin D18. Thank you, Mr. Martin, I'm alright. Once again, this old guitar helped me through the night. I'm mighty grateful to you, you know how to make them right. I said, "Thank you, Mr. Martin, I'm alright." made way back in 43 when I was just a kid. I believe that's about the best thing Mr. Martin ever did. Well, it plays real good and stays in tune, and it never treats me mean. Thank God for Mr. Martin and that fine old D18. Well, there's your Gallagher, your Gibson, your Goya, your Gretchen Guild. I've played every kind of guitar that them guitar makers build. Well, I picked on a lot of axes, but the best I've ever seen is my funky, beat-up, wonderful old Martin D18. Thank you, Mr. Martin, I'm alright. Once again, this old guitar helped me through the night. I'm mighty grateful to you, you know how to make them right. I said, thank you, Mr. Martin, I'm alright. I said, thank you, Mr. Martin, I'm alright. All right. Or pre-war D45 or a D28. That's that goes for a little bit of money there.
Yeah, I think you can trade it for a house. Late Night Groove loves his Ibanez. Well, it's good guitars. We have good guitars. So we were supposed to do some Cajun music. So
Sure.
maybe you can get the mandolin.
What song?
Well, I'll see. Cajun. You want to sing it or do I do it? We have. We could do, I don't know, Lâche pas la patate. Do we have them? Yeah. Russian session with qu'il, ou je sais pas si tu parles français. So we'll do a Cajun song for you. This one that was written by Clifford Trahan. One called Lâche pas la patate. And famous guy for singing that was, what's his name?
Jimmy C. Newman.
Jimmy C. Newman, yeah. Thank you very much. Ok, donc on a Session with qu'il qui nous a demandé si on pouvait faire un peu de musique cajun. Donc on va essayer de vous faire un morceau célèbre de Jimmy C. Newman qui s'appelle Lâche pas la patate. Mon affaire, je lâche pas la patate. Je vais au bar tous les samedis pour escouer mes vieilles pattes. Je danse avec toutes les belles filles et je lâche pas la patate. Je vais avec tous les cloches pour faire entrer de la ville plate. Oublie-moi pas des pâtes à chauffer, je lâche pas la patate. Hey, lâche pas la patate mon frère, lâche pas la patate. Une chose qui clash, fais mon affaire et je lâche pas la patate. J'ai pas marié, j'ai pas personne pour me tenir le fond de culotte. Quand je parti, je suis quand je tombe et je lâche pas la patate. J'en fais tout seul la moitié du temps, mais quand l'idée me frappe, j'appelle Marie, la chef des filles et je lâche pas la patate. Hey, lâche pas la patate mon frère, lâche pas la patate. Une chose qui clash, fais mon affaire et je lâche pas la patate. toi pour me regarder, me dit, espère que je te rattrape. J'ai couru fort, j'ai viré de bord, j'ai lâché la patate. Hey, j'ai lâché la patate, mon frère, j'ai lâché la patate. Une chose est claire, je fais mon affaire, mais j'ai lâché la patate. Hey, lâche pas la patate, mon frère, lâche pas la patate. Une chose est claire, je fais mon affaire, et je lâche pas la patate. All right.
All right, well, I hope you liked it. Quill.
No, thank you for the follow, Cat Marco. Merci pour le follow, Cat Marco.
Moses by Jerry Reed. I don't think I know that song from Jerry Reed.
All right.
All right.
Well, thank you. It's a Cajun song. You can hear it from Jimmy C. Newman. So the Cajun, of course, are people in Louisiana who still speak French and sing in French.
Well, we've got the mandolin. How about Rawhide for as a request there?
Sure.
I will do Rawhide with the mandolin, and then we'll get the banjo for the next few songs. Well, this is the good thing with this song is that it's not too fast. It's not too exhausting. So. From Bill Monroe. Hope you liked it. That was my request for Play Dead. And the Blues Brothers did a different Rawhide. It's the Frankie Lane's theme from for the TV show Rawhide, which is a different song. This is the Bill Monroe mandolin instrumental Rawhide. It's a classic, standard bluegrass music instrumental. All right, we'll take the banjo now and pick this next song. We'll do a couple of original songs, actually, that were sort of inspired by the style of Tony Rice and his music. And the first one is one that my brother wrote called Leaving You Was a Mistake.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you very much, Cat Marco. It's nice to know that you're enjoying a little bit of music. Hope you like the next song, because I wrote it, and I would be very sad if you guys don't like it.
So please pretend you like it.
Yeah, please pretend.
I'll never hear the end of it if you don't.
Everyone put a message in the chat saying, "Oh, it's the greatest song in the universe," and I'll be happy. So yeah, it's kind of inspired by some of the Tony Rice style, Tony Rice and J.D. Crowe style. It's one called "Leaving You Was a Mistake," and oh, Rank Stranger, sure, we can sure do it. Maybe we'll do it after this one.
Sure.
Alright. Après, qu'on va faire, c'est un morceau que j'ai écrit. Alors, s'il vous plaît, dites dans le chat que c'est la meilleure chanson que vous ayez jamais entendue, sinon je vais être très très triste. Un morceau un petit peu inspiré du style de Tony Rice et J.D. Crowe qui s'appelle Leaving You Was a Mistake. There is nothing that I own, and I'm lost without you. You were crazy, you were dumb, you were lazy, you were glum, but life without you fell into crime. I love you for my own sake, but now I'm finally awake, and the living you was a mistake. When we first met in the past, it was going oh so fast. We were young and so free, and we were having a blast. Darling, this is why I asked for your hand on my knee. You were crazy, you were dumb, you were lazy, you were glum, but life without you fell into crime. I left you for my own sake, but now I'm finally awake, and the living you was a mistake. Struggle with our life, we would always fight. I was scared to lose it all. It all ended on that night, cause I wanted to be right, and I watched the door. You were crazy, you were dumb, you were lazy, you were glum, but life without you fell into crime. I left you for my own sake, but now I'm finally awake, and the living you was a mistake. Well, I thought our life was bad, but you was the one we had. You were the one got me through. I beg you for another chance, I will never break our dance. Let's be sad, but let's be two. You were crazy, you were dumb, you were lazy, you were glum, but life without you fell into crime. I left you for my own sake, now when I'm finally awake, and the living you was a mistake.
All right. Well, Cat Marcus saying, oh, sometimes you sing on stream, but you don't play an instrument. You wish you did. We make it seem so fun. That's because we're great actors.
Oh, it's Spain all the way. Well, thank you very much, Late Night, who followed the directive, you know. I said that you should say that.
Thanks for sparing me a week of of bother.
Well, for the next one, you can say that. We had someone.
Yeah, we had a request
yeah.
for the rank stranger. We'll try to do that one.
Yeah. I think we do it in E.
What to do?
Do you need the lyrics or you're okay? All right.
If I can remember the first word.
You mean the third or fourth word? There's a few songs that start exactly the same. There's just like a word of difference, and when you fail to get the right word, you're lost. I want it again, exactly.
I want it again. That narrows it down to about 20 songs. Wait a minute. There's a sort of I have to change my strings not too long because they don't want to stay in tune.
Well, Cat Marco, if you want to learn an instrument, there's a few advices we can tell you. One of the tip is don't try to do very big sessions. Try to do just short ones, but like every day. Like if you practice 20 minutes every day, it'll be better than if you practice 3 hours on just one day in the week. It'll be easier, and it'll work better because it's the finger memory that you have to work on, and if you do it very regularly every day, it's really good. Now, if you try to learn guitar,
we speak from experience because we don't follow that advice.
If you try to learn guitar, you will have pain in the fingers. There's just no way to avoid it. So
yeah,
if you do it a little every day, maybe you'll be less in pain a little bit, and you'll give time to your fingers.
There's no getting around it. Playing any string instruments will hurt your fingers for a good while, and it'll get better and better. But you want to start kind of slow and not take it too fast.
Yeah.
But also, if you can find an instrument that you you really enjoy, you're really passionate about, it's always much easier to practice an instrument that you love instead of something that you play simply because somebody told you to play this one.
Yeah. The most important thing is that you want to play the instrument, and the motivation is what will keep you going even after it's when it's not very fun. That this is what will keep you going and learning, and then you'll reach the part where it's fun again. And you don't always have to buy an expensive instrument to have a one that sounds great. The one I have here, I just spent $400, I think, on it, and it sounds very good.
I've heard good things about Yamahas in the bluegrass style guitars as well for entry prices. There's a lot of good guitars that are not too expensive, but if you come across one that is not so good, it's going to make it that much more difficult, because if it's not set up right, you'll fight the guitar as well as your inexperience.
Yeah. Thank you very much for the follow, Flint Dragon.
Well, Jules Harper's
another advice we can send also, if you're looking for a string instrument, get yourself a tuner, like this kind of things, and don't try to learn to just tune it by ear, and you'll have a better time, and if your instrument is in tune, it will play nice. If it's not in tune, you won't understand why it doesn't work.
All right. Well, we'll try to do Rank Strangers for you. This is a great Stanley Brothers song.
You ready? Yep.
I wandered again to my home in the mountain, where in youth's early dawn I was happy and free. I looked for my friends, but I never could find them. I found they were all rank strangers to me.
Everybody I met
seemed to be a rank stranger. No mother or dad, not a friend could I see. They knew not my name, and I knew not their faces. I found they were all rank strangers to me. They've all moved away, said the voice of a stranger, to a beautiful home on a bright crystal sea. Some beautiful day I'll meet them in heaven, and no one will be a stranger to me. Everybody I met seemed to be rank strangers. No mother nor dad, not a friend could I see. They knew not my name, and I knew not their faces. I found they were all rank strangers to me, rank strangers to me. All right, that was the Rank Strangers. That's written by Albert Bramley and the famous song from the Stanley Brothers. Hope you liked it. Always glad to get to do this one. We'll take the banjo for the next few songs there. Also, if you want some more advices, you can join our Discord and ask us directly on the Discord. And I see that some of you guys in the chat are talking about that and sending your own 2 bits on that. And thank you very much for that. We all for everyone to learn how to play an instrument. I think it's a great thing to know, and it's not always easy, but you can have a lot of fun with that. The more the merrier. Oh yeah. Well, Cat Marco we stream every week, and once per month we do an extra stream on the Sunday. So usually we're here on Monday, and we're about 1 hour and a half into the show. So you can come back next week 1 hour and a half earlier, and you'll get the beginning of the show. And yeah, Luke is right. Nylon string guitars may not sound be the right sound for everything you want to do, but for beginning, it's going to be easier on the fingers. Yeah, it'll be easier. That's for sure. Then of course, if at some point you want to move to a steel string guitar, you'll have to get a little more toughening up of the fingers at that time. But sometimes I think my brother sharpened my strings just so that I hurt myself. I don't think you didn't notice that. I will try to do one that I wrote there. It's called The Wrong Side of the Road. Oh yeah. This next one, it might not be as good as the one that I wrote, because
It's one of my brothers. But oh, it's that one. Yeah, it's one of his good songs, so it should be okay. The Wrong Side of the Road.
When you get up in the morning after nights of sleepless dream, and you wonder where you're going in this world, and you stare into your life to find exactly what it means, but you know it doesn't matter anyhow, and it feels like the right time is always the wrong time. You're asking but nobody knows, and it's never a good time for having a good time. Try to pretend but it shows. You're on the wrong side of the road, on your back you have a load. Your eyes are full of tears and you can't see. So come on down and stay with me on the quiet side of the street, and for a while lay down in misery. We can watch the mighty oceans roll and sway with thunders fall, the lightning crashing far out of the sea. The beauty of the raging sea can make you feel alone. It doesn't give a damn but you and me. And it feels like the right time is always the wrong time. You're asking but nobody knows, and it's never a good time for having a good time. Try to pretend but it shows. Quiet side of the street, and for a while lay down in misery. It seems like right is wrong and good is bad, short is long and happy side, and the whole wide world is upside down again. You're wondering who to trust and who to bust, who is gonna pay the cost and who's really trying to ease the pain. And it seems like the right time is always the wrong time. You're asking but nobody knows, and it's never a good time for having a good time. Try to pretend but it shows. You're on the wrong side of the road, on your back you have a load. Your eyes are full of tears and you can't see. So come on down and stay with me on the quiet side of the street, and for a while lay down in misery. All right, the wrong side of the road.
Oh yeah.
Hi Marty, how are you?
Hey
Good
Marty.
to see you.
Thank you very much for the follow, Aujourd'hui. Thank you very much. Merci Aujourd'hui pour le follow. Well, Cat Marco, if we can catch you live someday, we'll be sure to come and see what you do.
All right, well, this next song there is another one we got from the Bluegrass Alliance, that they played this one with Tony Rass as well, and it's originally from the Dillards. The Dillards are one of the bluegrass band from the early 1960s. They,
yes, Pinball Girl. This the previous one, The Wrong Side of the Road, is one that my brother wrote.
Yep.
Sure did a good job.
Well, this next one from the Dillards. The Dillards got famous playing the band The Darlings on the Andy Griffith show out in California. This is a song they recorded shortly after they moved away from bluegrass music, but it's still works, and the Bluegrass Alliance recorded as well. One called Nobody Knows.
Thank you very much, R. Kyle Fenton. And Cat Marco, his favorite band is the Bee Gees. That reminds me, we worked on on a version from us of Jolene from Dolly Parton, and you know the beginning of Jolene. Dun, dun, dun. Kind of sounds the same.
He wants to mix thing and live in Jolene. He's crazy.
Après, qu'on va faire, c'est un morceau qu'on tient de The Bluegrass Alliance, un morceau des Dillards au départ qui s'appelle Nobody Knows.
Alright, that was Nobody Knows from the Dillards. Hope you liked it. And let me see. Do we remember the Hee-Haw version of Rocky Top? Well, we know the Osmond Brothers version of Rocky Top, but I don't remember any specific version from Hee-Haw. It's probably the regular one. I don't know if it is. It could be a comedy version or something.
Isn't it already comedy? I mean, there's a banjo in it. Just looking at a banjo, I want to laugh.
I thought you wanted to cry.
Well, you know, sometimes between a laugh and a cry, there's no difference. So, do you want us to do the Rocky Top? We sure can do it. Dueling banjo Well, I think I know the song, but my brother might not know it. All right, I think we'll have to do a dueling banjo and rock top.
Really?
So yeah, we hadn't planned on doing dueling banjos. We absolutely don't know the song, and if you see some people in the chat saying that we do know the song, they're lying. On one of the episodes, the whole gang sang rock top. Well,
I must say we haven't seen a lot of episodes of He How. You must realize one of the things is that we've never lived in the United States, and so that's a whole bunch of US TV that we've never really been exposed, apart from clips on YouTube that we've picked up over the year.
Alright, so dueling banjo, I think it goes like what was the melody again? No.
Pretty sure that's not it.
Sounds like that, I think. That's
That
it.
sounds better, right?
Yeah, that's it. And we're Swiss French and we live in French Polynesia. Yeah, we're French. It's the same thing on different chords. Should be a D now. don't know it.
Alright. Oh, dueling banjos there by request.
Oh yeah. Alright, so rock it up. Do we do that in G or A? I think
G.
in G. Yeah, in
Yep.
G. Yeah, I think in A it would be very, very, very high. And some people told me that I could sing tenor on a dog whistle, but the problem is you wouldn't hear it. So and the advantage is no one can prove that I can't sing tenor on dog whistle.
Good night, Festuca.
Good night, Festuca, and take care.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, let's go for Rocky Top. Wish that I was on a Rocky Top down in Tennessee here. And no smoking smoke on Rocky Top, ain't no telephone bill. Once I had a girl on Rocky Top, how many ought to have cat? Wine and the big man, sweet and soda pop, I stand river blinded. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Once two strangers came on Rocky Top, looking for a moonshine's tale. Strangers that came down from Rocky Top, reckon they never will. Corn don't grow at all on Rocky Top, just too rocky by far. That's why all the folks on Rocky Top get their corn from the jar. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. I've had years of craft and city life, drop like a duck in a pan. All I know is it's a pity life can be simple again. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. All right, that was Rocky Top there by request. Hope you liked it. All right. Well,
Howdy, Jehu's pet wife, was back from Tennessee.
well, if she's watching the VOD.
The best Swiss French bluegrass band in Hawaii. Well, we're not in Hawaii, but we are the best bluegrass band here where we live in French Polynesia.
That's right.
Though we are the only one, so
Not much competition makes
yeah,
it easy to be the best.
and we don't know the song "Classical Gas" by Mason Williams. Sorry. Russian was better than he how. Well, thank you very much. You're way too kind. All right, the next one we'll do. It's not one that Tony Rice did, but I think he could have. It's a song that was written by Dolly Parton, and I kind of made a break for it that sounds kind of like a Tony Rice break if it was played by someone that was very less talented than Tony Rice.
I see we are scraping the bottom of the barrel there. We're just doing songs that Tony Rice could have done.
It's a very beautiful song called Wildflower.
That's from Dolly Parton.
Yeah. No, thank you very much for the follow, Paciencia Hermano.
Thank you, Pinball Girl. I don't know if there's a lot of competition either for bluegrass bands on Twitch, but we're happy to be there at least.
We have a question about the microphone.
All right. Well, the microphone, it's actually you can scroll down, and at the bottom of the below the stream, there should be a few words about the equipment, including the microphone. It is an ear trumpet slab, Louise, and they do a lot of those kind of sort of vintage-looking microphones, and you see them everywhere in bluegrass music and Americana. The Ear Trumpet Labs microphones. This is the Louise.
Very good microphones. Alors, ce qu'on va faire, c'est un morceau qu'on pense que Tony Rice aurait pu faire. Un morceau de Dolly Parton qui s'appelle Wildflowers. Et j'ai fait un solo dessus qui est assez inspiré du style de Tony Rice, comme s'il était joué par quelqu'un qui sait pas bien jouer de la guitare, quoi. Even wilder than they, for at least I could run. They would die in the sun, and our shoots would just wither and play. Just a wild mountain rose, needing freedom to grow, so I ran, fearing not where I'd go. When a flower grows wild, it can always survive. Wildflowers don't care where they grow. Here we go. To be lost in the crowd, they were common and close. I had no room for growth, and I wanted so much to branch out. So I uprooted myself from my home ground and left. Took my dreams and I took to the road. When a flower grows wild, it can always survive. A flower don't care where it grows. And I never felt right in the garden so different from me. I just never belonged, I just longed to be gone. So the garden one day set me free. I hitched a ride with the wind, and since he was my friend, I just let decide where we'd go. When a flower grows wild, it can always survive. A flower don't care where to grow. Just a wild rambling rose, seeking mysteries untold. No regrets for the path that I chose. When a flower grows wild, it can always survive. While flower don't care where it grows.
Oh, that was Wildflowers.
Oh yeah.
And thanks so much for the kind words also.
Well, have a good
from,
night, wife of Kyle.
From Kyle's wife.
Thank you very much for the follow, Ray. And thanks for the kind words.
Alright, it seems we got a request for an original song there.
Yeah. The chat doesn't want to come back. Come on. Yeah, try that. Oh, that's it. Right, so we got a request for one of my songs. Marty likes it because it's about Back to the Future 3. It's one about the train.
Don't see what that has anything to do with BTFF Marty.
It's about a train they used to push the DeLorean to 90 miles an hour and go back to the future. If you've seen the movie. And I wrote a song about the crashing of the train. Let's go Flight of the 131.
Oh, it's an A?
It's an A, yeah, sorry. Well, at least in the movie, the train crashes with no one on board, so it's okay. Poor train, but at least no one got hurt. They say the fastest train is what they need. Want it for a reason, or want it for the bed. They make me go as fast as they could get. 131, that's why they call me in today. 131, before I stop here.
right.
Thanks for the follow, Terminator Lou 5.
All right. Well,
Thank you,
Cat
thank
Marco,
you.
we can definitely do a Cripple Creek for you. It might not be in the song list, but can't remember if it is. It might be, it might not. But it was one of the first banjo instrumentals that I learned.
Like everyone.
You know, people, lots of banjo pickers learned this one as one of their very first instrumentals. And the old-fashioned way to do that was to just take a record and listen to it over and over again. Way back in the day, you could slow down the record to try and hear a little bit better, and then you could learn the song, and it went something like this. Bit of Cripple Creek mixed with a little bit of banjo in the holler from the Dylans. Hope you liked it. And Cripple Creek's definitely one of the old time
Ohio, G-Bobby.
banjo instrumentals.
Alright, so should we get back to some Tony Rice?
Well, it's time to I guess take the mandolin now. And we'll do a tune that is another tune from Norman Blake. That's the third and final Norman Blake tune we'll do tonight, and Tony Rice is very famous for doing this one. We'll do it a little bit differently. We'll do it with the mandolin, and we won't do the whole Tony Rice experience on this one, but it's a beautiful one called the Church Street Blues.
Le prochain qu'on va faire, c'est un autre morceau de Norman Blake que Tony Rice a fait. Il est célèbre pour avoir fait une version incroyable de ce morceau. Mais par contre, c'est une version où il est tout seul avec sa guitare. Et en fait, dans sa version, il n'y a vraiment pas de place pour quelqu'un d'autre qui vienne se mettre avec. Donc on a essayé d'adapter en faisant un truc un peu différent. Mais où du coup, on va pouvoir, mon frère va pouvoir jouer de la mandoline et moi un peu de guitare. Et faire ce morceau. Il s'appelle Church Street Blues. It's alright, Marty. If you want to hear this song, you can hear this song. We'll just do the Church Street Blues first, then we can do the Take Me Home Country Roads.
Good time, Charlie friend is driving me insane. Up on shady Charlotte Street, the green lights look red. Wish I was back home on the farm with my set of bed. And I'd get myself a rocking chair, see if I can do that thin down hard time held Church Street blues. Myself a vicar friend who's read yesterday's news, folded up page 21 and I stuck it in my shoe. Gave a nickel to the poor, my good deed for the day. Folded up my old billfold and threw it far away. And I got myself a rocking chair, see if I can do that thin time, hard time, held Church Street blues. Wish I had some guitar strings, old black diamond brand, string up this old marching box and go with a lonesome band. But I guess I'm gonna stay right here, pick and sing a while, try to make me a little change and give them folks a smile. And I got myself a rocking chair, see if I can do that thin down hard time held Church Street blues. Alright, that was Church Street Blues.
Oh, do we do Country Roads?
Sure. Alright, this one is for you. Who requested Country Roads?
Howdy, Sadgosser. The song we mixed Triple Creek with was
That's Banjo in the Holler.
Banjo in the Holler.
It's very similar to Cripple Creek. It's,
Thanks for the follow, Sadgosser.
Slightly bit different. I'll try to I'll write it in the chats.
Yeah, right in the chat. I think it's the one that goes.
The guitar is the most recognizable part of it.
Maybe a little bit. I don't know. So Marty asked for Take Me Home Country Roads. It's a song from John Denver, and it's kind of famous. So,
Oh, is it?
usually we do it with the banjo, but we sure can do it with the mandolin.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Older than the trees, younger than the mountain, growing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country road. Oh, my Mary, gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to the wall. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky, missed the taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country road. I hear her voice in the morning, how she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. And driving down the road, I get that feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country road, take me home. Country road. All right, that was Take Me Home, Country Roads. And, last week we actually listened to a live show from the Bluegrass Alliance in 1971 or 73, one of the two. And Tony Rice was playing with the Bluegrass Alliance on that. I think it was 1971 at Camp Springs or something. And they actually did sing Take Me Home, Country Roads. So we did hear Tony Rice sing this one. So I guess it still fits the team pretty well.
So I see we've had a request for a Lonely Violet. I think. Yeah, right. And I think Calamarco spoke about the Man of Constant Sorrow. We did it a little earlier. It's one of the most requested songs we have. So you can watch the replay if you want, or you can come back next week and ask for it.
I think Marco was there.
You think it was there? So Lonely
He's
Violet.
saying the intro reminded him of Man of Constant Sorrow.
All right. So Lonely Violet, a song that we know from Alex Leach, who is right now in Europe. He's doing a little tour in Ireland with his band, the Alex Leach Band.
Right.
And I don't know if he can catch us right now because it's all with a different time zone. He sometimes listen to our show.
Well, I kind of doubt Alex would be up at this time of the morning.
Oh yeah.
unless he's very jet lagged.
Yeah. If anyone is here in Ireland, and you can go and see Alex Leach, he won't stay long.
We do have. I don't know if Goberden was still there, but if you're in Ireland, if somebody's in Ireland, maybe a chance you can catch Alex Leach, the Alex Leach Band, and it's a good friend of ours and an amazing bluegrass musician.
If you like what we do, you'll like what he does. And thanks for the follow, Wise Dumb. Well, that's a weird name.
Let's try to do this Lonely Violets.
Oh yeah.
Near a budding weeping willow grew a violet oh forlorn, in the hills of Tennessee where she was born, holding to a precious memory just a faded broken dream, like a wild flower blowing by a stream. Where'd you come from, lonely violet? Did you ride here on the wind with another Johnny letter as a friend, where the river's overflowing and the grass is matted in, and cool waters running over fertile ground? I didn't choose the place I'm leaving, took it all the way it came. I loved the rambling man and I thought he did the same. Let a fire burned in my bosom sweeter than I'd ever known, thinking flowers grew wherever sings a song. Where'd you come from, lonely violet? Did you ride here on the wing with another Johnny letter as a friend, where the river's overflowing and the grass is matted down, and cool waters running over fertile ground? Be returning like he made his vow to you? Are you waiting here in vain the way I do? Is a promise still a promise as it was in days gone by, or is loving just a thing to make you cry? Where'd you come from, lonely violet? Did you ride here on the wind with another Johnny letter as a friend, where the river's overflowing and the grass is matted down, and cool waters running over fertile ground, and cool waters running over fertile ground? All right, it's Lonely Violet.
Oh yeah, Lonely Violet.
Oh, let me see.
Oh, take care, Marty.
All right, take care. See you some other time, Marty. Yeah, we got the song list. If you want to, if there's any song you know in there that you want to request, you can always ask away. But there's a chance we might not know it, especially if it's not a bluegrass song. If it's a bluegrass, classic bluegrass song, even if it's not in the list, we probably can do it. But
well, there's already one. I'd rather be alone.
All right. Well, absolutely. We'll try to do that for you, and. I think the mandolin will work for this one.
All right.
So we'll try to do I'd Rather Be Alone by Flatten Scruggs for Sad Ghost. So thank you so much. try to do this one. I'd rather be alone and have you dream of me only than have you say you're sorry that we are apart. I'd rather be alone and have you dream of me only than to be in your arms but never in your heart. I just received your letter, you asked me to come home. You say you are sorry that you had a wish. This is an old story, I've heard it all before. So darling, this is all that I can say. I'd rather be alone and have you dream of me only than have you say you're sorry for the hour apart. I'd rather be alone and have you dream of me only than to be in your arms and never in your heart. I tried so hard, my darling, to make you love me then, that you would always leave me here alone. Although I could forgive you, but things would be the same, and love could never change your heart of stone. I'd rather be alone, have you dream of me only, than have you say you're sorry that we are apart. I'd rather be alone and have you dream of me only than to be in your arms but never in your heart. Alright, I'd rather be alone. This is a good old Flat and Scruggs number. Thanks for the request.
Alright, so Catamarco, we could do the Foggy Mountain breakdown, but I think it would be a waste on the mandolin, so we'll wait till we get the banjo.
We'll definitely do Foggy Mountain Breakdown on
Oh,
the banjo
yeah.
whenever we get the banjo. Alright. Thanks for the request, and in the meantime we'll try to see and get... tonight we're, by the way, for those who've joined us later, tonight is, well, today was Tony Rice's birthday. Amazing bluegrass guitar player and singer, and we were paying tribute to Tony Rice by doing songs that he recorded, and we'll definitely get the banjo just a little bit later on and do a Foggy Mountain Breakdown.
Yeah,
right now we'd like to do
just a couple of songs.
right now we'd like to do another from Gordon Lightfoot that Tony recorded, called Song for a Winter's Night.
On va faire une autre chanson que Tony Rice a enregistré un morceau.
SpongeBob music.
Gordon Lightfoot, qui s'appelle Song for a Winter's Night.
The theme from SpongeBob SquarePants. We've never tried it.
Well,
I'm not sure.
I only know the lyrics in French. There's not a lot of singing though, but.
Well, maybe we won't try that today, but. Alright. Let's try to do this song for a winter's night. Is burning low upon my tabletop. The snow is softly falling. The air is still in the silence of my room. I hear your voice softly calling. If I could only have you near to breathe the happy just to hold the hand I love on this winter's night with you. The smoke is rising in the shadows overhead. My glass is almost empty. I read again between the lines upon the page those words of love you wrote me. If I could know within my heart you were lonely too, I would be happy just to hold the hand I love on this winter's night with you. Dying now, my lamp is growing dim. The shades of night are lifting. The morning light steals across my window pane, where flakes of snow are drifting. If I could only have you near, breathe a sigh or two, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love on this winter's night with you. I would be happy just to hold this hand I love on this winter's night. All right, that's a song for winter's night. That's
Thank you very much for the follow, Jeff Boone.
song.
Thank you. All right, the next one we'll do it's one that I wrote, and I think it was a bit inspired from the music of Tony Rice. And then we'll get the banjo and we'll do the Foggy Mountain breakdown for those of you who asked. And I thank you for the follows on Kick, though the names I don't think I can say that. It's not, it's kinky, it's just letters and numbers, I don't know.
Mevdal something.
Mevdal something, maybe.
Sorry for butchering the name. It's,
Right, so the title of the
my
song...
lead speak is not what it used to be.
Yeah. So the title of the song that we'll do now is one called Storm on the Horizon. It's one that I wrote. I hope you like it. En fait, qu'on va faire, c'est un morceau que j'ai écrit et qui, je pense, a été un peu inspiré par la musique de Tony Rice. Un morceau qui s'appelle Storm on the Horizon. J'espère que vous allez l'aimer. This way, and the wind is rising in the bay. The waves are crashing high upon the bay, and they say that weather's here to stay. There's a sun on the horizon, there are hard times coming in. So brace yourself, keep calm and stay alive. Sometime again we'll see the sunshine. Delay, and I have many bills to pay. My bank account is not doing okay, and they're ready to today. There's a storm on the horizon, there are hard times coming in. So brace yourself, keep calm and stay alive. Sometime again you'll see the sunshine. got since yesterday. There's a storm on the horizon, there's hard times coming in. You brace yourself, keep calm and stay alert. Sometime again we'll see the sunshine. Sometime again we'll see the sunshine.
Alright, the storm on the horizon.
Oh, someone asking for the little secret by Alex Leach. That's wow. It's been some time.
That's right.
Well, thank you. Cat Marco. We'll get the banjo now, and so we'll try to do this Foggy Mountain breakdown for you folks. And after that, we'll see. We'll probably do one from my brother. Well, my brother wrote. So if you're feeling tired, you should go to sleep. His songs are not that good. Well, this one is okay. So you can stay.
Alright. And we'll see if we can remember the little secret
Yeah.
well enough to try this one, that one.
Oh, we have Dooley now.
Sad Ghoster, I don't think we know the theme song well enough to
Yeah, we don't
to
know
try
it well enough. Yeah. Alright, so as you may know, banjo is for people who couldn't learn the guitar. So it's quite easy, and the next song we'll do, it's there's two songs that every banjo player learn in the first few hours when they start. The first one is Cripple Creek, and the second one is the Foggy Mountain Breakdown. So you'll see how easy the banjo is. This is the Banjo 101. You can't do more simple than that.
Yes, Sad Ghoster, we're too old to have watched SpongeBob as kids. So we haven't seen a whole lot of it. We're familiar with the show, but not enough that the theme song is engraved into our brains.
Yeah, I've seen a little bit as teenager, but the third song is dueling. Exactly. You know, are you a banjo player? Well, you can't be a banjo player, or you wouldn't know
write.
how to use a computer.
He can write.
Banjo 101.
Foggy Mountain Breakdown. I hope you liked it. Little Foggy Mountain Breakdown.
Yep. You see, the banjo is an easier instrument than the guitar because there's only 5 strings, while the guitar has 6. So you know, one more string to think about.
Thank you very much, Marco. That's always a fun one to play.
Oh yeah. So, little secret. You know, L is after I.
Is it?
Yeah, he's a banjo player. I have to tell him the alphabetical order. Like L is after I, O is after P, and all of that.
I know from A to F. That's all. That's all I need.
Yeah, I understand. To G. You need G. Oh, I know. He doesn't even know G because on the banjo, show them a G. That's a G, so he doesn't even have to learn this one.
I thought G was before F. Alright,
He may not have been talking right now. You remember it? Yeah, and one of the banjo strings is shorter than the rest, so you don't have to care that much about it. It's for the pinky.
Trying to remember how exactly it goes. I don't know. I know. I don't care about yesterday, so don't ask me anyway. But I'll tell you a little secret you ought to know. You're a master of the mind, and you know the cheating kind. But I'll tell you a little secret you ought to know. I've tried thing after thing, but to you it's all the same. The time is drawing near, I'll make things perfectly. You ought to know a little secret. You ought to know.
Nice, that's closer.
You don't leave the night alone. You don't leave the night alone. So let me tell you about your wife. Just another little secret you ought to know. I try to run that big machine. Why do you take my family's dream? There's another little secret nobody knows. As soon as I get the chance, I will ruin all of your plans. Get the caught out of the rain, you'll be alone, feeling the pain. You ought to know a little secret. You ought to know. The scenario plays out again. Only one of us can win. I'll take away your little secret. They'll be known. After night, sad ghoster. All right, hope you'll have a good time. We've got another request there for
Oh, we got?
the good Dillard songs,
Oh yeah,
which is Dooley. So we'll try to do the good old Dooley was a good old boy from the Dillards. This is one of the songs that they did feature on the Andy Griffith Show.
Thanks for the follow, Creighton16. Thank you very much.
We hope everybody's been having a wonderful time tonight. Still got quite a few more songs to play, but
Well, don't you
I
worry.
understand it's kind of late.
No,
somewhere.
don't you worry, Sir Didi. We will pay you for all the flattery you're sending us.
Well, Billy was a good old boy, he lived below the mill. Billy had 2 daughters and a 40-gallon still. One girl watched the motor, the other watched the stuff. But Mama caught the bottle while old Dooley fetched them out. Dooley slipped in the holler, Dooley, trying to make a dollar. Dooley, give me a swallow, I'll pay back someday. The revenues came to him and slipping through the wood. Dooley kept behind them and he never lost his good. Well, Dooley was a trader, went into town he'd come. Full sugar by the bushes, molasses by the ton. Dooley slipped in the holler, Dooley, try to make a dollar. Dooley, give me a swallow, I'll pay back someday. I remember very well the day old Dooley died. The women folks were sorry and the men sat around and cried. Joe was on the mountain, he left her all alone. They put a jack beside him and a barrel for a stone. Dooley slipped in the holler, Dooley, trying to make a dollar. Dooley, give me a swallow, I'll pay back someday. I'll pay back someday. All right, that was Dooley. Thanks for the request, Luke. Yeah, absolutely. Andy Griffith absolutely was a good singer and a good guitar player, and he liked to feature in on the Andy Griffith Show a little bit. There's several episodes where he picks the guitar and sings there with the Dillers or some of the others that appeared on the show. An early version of the Kentucky Colonels. Colonels also appeared on the show at some point with Roland and Clarence White on the mandolin and guitar.
Now, Sir Didi, I would say that it's a little secret that you ought to know. Alright, the next one we'll do is one that my brother wrote. So please, like for myself, say it's a great song or he will be angry and sad all week. So please keep up with me and say that his song is great. One called Solid Ground.
Yeah, absolutely. Denver Pyle playing the jug with the darlings.
Playing or drinking a jug?
Keep your feet on the solid ground. Keep your head out of the clouds. Keep a smile upon your face when there's folks around. blessing, more than just the things that I require. So I live my life not paying much attention to what others think. Believe me, I am happier this way. And I'll keep on going my way, think that I'm the weakest link. They'll never ever change me anyway. Keep my feet on the solid ground, keep your head out of the cloud, keep a smile upon your face when the folks around. Keep your boat down to the shore, don't open up your door, and always keep your feet nailed to the floor. See them walking through life just pretending to take a second look or take the time. But it seems to me they only ever rushing and always take the quickest way to climb. And they try to please the ones around and never have a second thought, never was ready for the dive. I don't need fair weather friends and company that can be bought. I don't need a crowd to feel alive. And I'm on solid ground, keep your head out of the cloud, keep a smile upon your face when the folks around. Keep your boat there to the shore, don't open up your door, and always keep your feet nailed to the floor. So I'll live my life not paying much attention to what others think. Believe me, I am happier this way. And I'll keep on going my way, though they say that I'm the weakest link. They'll never ever change me anyway. Keep my feet on solid ground, keep your head out of the cloud, keep a smile upon your face when the folks around. Keep your boat tied to the shore, don't open up your door, and always keep your feet nailed to the floor. All right, that was the solid ground.
Thank you very much for the follow, Staker 040, and thank you also Eagle's Shadow. Thank you very much for the follow. Hey, salut Kira. Kira Coco.
All right, well, this next tune we've got lined up for you is one that we've heard Tony Rice do with the Tony Rice Unit, I think.
Yeah, this is one from Jimi Hendrix. Or Jimi Hedrick.
Jimi Hedrick.
It's not the same guy. It's not the same.
One called The Thunderclouds of Love.
And thank you for the follow, SVN Pedro. Thank you very much. La prochaine qu'on va faire, c'est un morceau qui s'appelle Thunderclouds of Love. C'est un morceau écrit par Jimi Hendrix, ou plutôt Jimi Hedrick. Donc rien à voir en fait. Un des morceaux que Tony Rice a enregistré sur son album Tony Rice chante du bluegrass. Thunderclouds of Love. Pouring from the cloud of love. I heard the current of love was riding, the light was set proud above.
All right. Hey Wildo.
Salut
Bonsoir.
Wildo. Ah,
Bonjour.
Si c'est from France, non, logiquement il parle.
Bonjour Wildo.
Bonjour. Nous on est à peu près de l'autre côté de la planète, au milieu de l'océan Pacifique, en Polynésie française. Oh, Eagle Shadow is from the United Kingdom. Nice. Alright, the next one we'll do is one that Tony Rice got from Gordon Lightfoot, another one. It's a beautiful song called Bitter Green.
Alright, let's try to do this one. You ready?
Yep.
Upon the bitter green she walked the hills above the town, echoed to her footsteps as soft as Ida down, waiting for her master to kiss away her tears, waiting through the years. Bitter green they call her, walking in the sun, loving everyone that she met. Bitter green they call her, waiting in the sun, waiting for someone to take her home. Some say he was a sailor who died away at sea. Some say he was a prisoner who never was set free. Lost upon the ocean, he died there in the mist, dreaming of her kiss. Bitter green they call her, walking in the sun, loving everyone that she met. Bitter green they call her, waiting in the sun, waiting for someone to take her home. But now the bitter green is gold, the hills have turned to rust. There comes a weary stranger, his tears fall in the dust, kneeled by a churchyard in the autumn mist, dreaming for a kiss. Bitter green they call her, walking in the sun, loving everyone that she met. Bitter green they call her, walking in the sun, waiting for someone to take her home. She's waiting for someone to take her home. All right, this is a Gordon Lightfoot song, Bitter Greens, that Tony recorded. We got a couple songs, a couple more songs on the mandolin there to wrap up the show. And the first one is going to be one called Carolina Star. And hope you all had a great evening or morning with us tonight. And Marco's got to go. Thanks for having stayed all that long, and for all the requests and for all the talking that we did. We hope to see you again some other time. We do this stream every Monday night. We hope you have a good night. I know it's pretty late over there probably, and we hope you have a great week. We'll take the mandolin now.
Yeah, take care Marco. Merci pour le follow Wildo. Alors nous on stream tous les lundis vers cette heure-là. Là on est un peu vers la fin du show. On a encore quelques chansons qu'on a prévues. Forcément on est en Polynésie, on est à l'autre côté. Donc nous on commence à 18h. Mais du coup en France il doit être 6h du matin. Donc ça fait tôt forcément. Mais normalement on a les replays qui sont disponibles si jamais tu veux regarder un peu ce qu'on fait. Le prochain morceau qu'on va vous faire c'est un morceau... un autre morceau donc qu'on connaît par Tony Rice. Là c'est son anniversaire. Et du coup on fait des chansons de lui. Un grand artiste de bluegrass, un excellent guitariste et un très très bon chanteur lead. Avec un morceau qui s'appelle Carolina Star.
In those hills, those slow rolling hills, where North Carolina comes close to the stars, there's living a lady, she's shining so high, and they call her the Carolina Star. She works at the factory from Monday through Friday, she's raising 3 daughters alone. Their daddy's away, he's chasing a dream, and they're waiting for the day that he comes home. Oh, Carolina, even stars get lonesome now and then. Oh, Carolina, don't you worry, he'll be coming home again. He's playing his songs down in Nashville, he's speaking for tips in a bar. He's broken and all alone and ready to come home. He wants to be a bluegrass speaking star. Oh, Carolina, even stars get lonesome now and then. Oh, Carolina, don't you worry, he'll be coming home again. Sometimes she wakes up just thinking of him. She remembers him beside her in the night. Way out across those hills, the moon is settling in. Those Carolina stars are shining bright. Oh, Carolina, even stars get lonesome now and then. Oh, Carolina, don't you worry, coming home again. Yes, he loves you and he is coming home again. Alright, and that was the Carolina Star. And folks, we've got just one more song for you, and it's one that we really like, and it's one of the few songs that Tony Rice wrote. This one he wrote probably in the 1990s or late 80s, and it's kind of autobiographical, unfortunately, but had a bad breakup with his wife, and this is a divorce song, and but it's a beautiful song called Never Meant to Be.
Ouais, on arrive sur la dernière chanson qu'on avait prévue. Si jamais il y a une chanson que vous avez envie d'entendre, vous pouvez toujours nous demander. Avec point d'exclamation SL, il y a une liste de chansons. Bon, après, nous, on est spécialisé en bluegrass. C'est un genre de country acoustique avec mandoline, banjo et tout ça. Donc, c'est pas très connu. Donc, peut-être qu'on a plus de 1000 chansons, mais peut-être que vous n'en connaîtrez aucune. Mais en tout cas, si jamais il y en a une que vous avez envie d'entendre, n'hésitez pas. On va vous faire ce morceau, donc Never Meant to Be, un morceau écrit par Tony Rice. Et on aimerait bien qu'il en ait écrit plus que ça parce qu'elle est vraiment très magnifique, très belle.
Thank you for the follow, Geek Punk, and thank you very much. Kira, tu peux regarder dans la songlist, on en a rajouté des Dolly Parton qu'on connaît. Donc si tu envoies que tu veux qu'on fasse, après celle-là.
Je crois que Kira nous avait demandé Jolene la dernière fois. Donc,
oui, mais peut-être qu'une autre lui plaira plus.
Ah, peut-être, hein, peut-être.
Elles sont dans la songlist.
Donc en tout cas, le temps qu'on fasse la dernière chanson de Tony Rice, vous avez le temps de chercher des chansons que vous aimeriez nous demander. So you can still do a request. We'll do the song from Tony Rice. Now, if we don't have another request at the end, we'll try to send you guys to someone else who is playing music on Twitch. But in the meantime, we'll do this Never Meant to Be.
Non, c'est le refrain. Hein. Pas de mineur au début. In the darkness of the night, all I hear is a ringing in my ears, and my eyes are full of tears that I can't see. And I'll seek comfort in bad places. I'm trying to forget the faces of many friends who say that it was never meant to be. You can always write it off by saying it was never meant to be. Though you once told me we'd always be as one. Then you wish me a better day as you turn your back away. Write it off by saying it was never meant to be. When I've left some damage in my wake, I have the liberty to take the time to say it ain't all my fault alone. I've been deceived and I've been forced to leave my anger and my grieving, the heart that's still believing it was always meant to be. You could always write it off by saying it was never meant to be. Though you once told me we'd always be as one. You wish me a better day as you turn your back away, and you write it off by saying it was never meant to be. But you've turned your beauty and your charm into a weapon to badly harm the man you said was the best friend you had known. Then your ways are justified by your stubborn foolish pride, and the price is paid by me, cause that's the way it's meant to be. You can always write it off by saying it was never meant to be. Though you once told me we'd always be as one. And then you wish me a better day as you turn your back away, and you write it off by saying it was never meant to be. Well, there's no dignity remaining, the love ain't worth retaining anymore, so let's just do each other in. Leave the sadness and the fury, the judgment of a jury, and the signatures that say it was never meant to be. You can always write it off by saying it was never meant to be. Though you once told me we'd always be as one. Then you wish me a better day as you turn your back away, and you write it off by saying it was never meant to be. And then you wish me a better day as you turn your back away from me, and then you write it off by saying it was never meant to be. Alright, that was Never Meant to Be. From Tony Rise. That's the last song we've planned for tonight. We got a couple of requests there, and we'll try to get to them. Do we remember how we did that one?
Which one?
The second one.
Qui reste nous chercher là. Qui nous teste un peu. I Will Always Love You de Dolly Parton.
Alright, we'll definitely try to get to those.
Bonjour Claude. Et,
requests.
ravi que un peu de notre musique te plaise.
Alright. So we have.
Alors, on nous a demandé deux chansons. Il y en a une que c'est mon frère qui l'a écrite. Another Rainy Night in West Virginia. Et l'autre, c'est Kira qui nous avait demandé si on pouvait rajouter les Dolly Parton qu'on connaît. Et, du coup, Kira nous demande I Will Always Love You. Donc, c'est pas une chanson simple, mais on va vous faire ça. En général, on essaye de dire qu'on est très nul, comme ça ensuite, quand on arrive à sortir la chanson juste moyennement, vous dites ah, ils sont pas si nuls que ça, donc c'est bien. Ou aussi 9 to 5. Alors. On verra, on verra. Mais on va essayer de te faire I Will Always Love You en tout cas. Sur la fois, j'en ferai aussi 9 to 5, mais bon.
Alright, we got a request for this little song that I wrote. Another rainy night in West Virginia.
Alright.
I travel many a mile to be here with you tonight. And for all the fun and good time, there is something that ain't right. And we'll make new memories, and I'm sure we'll have a blast. But it just won't be the same without our loved ones from the past. The hills are all around us, like the souls of those we love. Our friends that didn't make it, our family that is gone. As I look around, it seems that I can see them standing there. It's another rainy night in West Virginia. Now the sun is shining and the music's playing fast. It tells of trains and horses, of misfits and outcasts. And now the rain is pouring and the songs are slower now. They tell of God and loved ones and of mentions in the sky. The hills are all around us, like the souls of those we love. Our friends that didn't make it, our family that is gone. As I look around, it seems that I can see them standing there. It's another rainy night in West Virginia. Those hills, they seem to whisper all the names of those who are past. And in the mist and in the clouds, sometimes we see their face. And it pains me so to think of those who should be here with me. That we'll think of them as we sing their songs in the hills of West Virginia. The hills are all around us, like the soul of those we love. Our friends that didn't make it, our family that is gone. As I look around, it seems that I can see them standing there. It's another rainy night in West Virginia. All right, that's another rainy night in West Virginia. It tells about going to the West Virginia and the festivals and getting together with good friends of ours and jamming a little bit. And sometimes some people are missing, and it's their ghosts kind of haunt the jams, you know. All right, we got this. No, we don't know any Jimmy Buffett. But I know that. We'll try to do a little Dolly Parton song. I can't remember exactly what arrangement we did with the instruments, but
Merci Claude pour le follow.
how did we do this?
Je crois que c'est toi qui la chante. Ouais. Oh yeah, Tony was the king of the flat pickers. Very, very good.
If I should stay, well, I would only be in your way. So I'll go, but I know I'll think of you each step of the way. And I will always love you. I will always love you. Bittersweet memory. Well, that's all I am taking with me. So goodbye. Please don't cry. We both know I'm not what you need, and I will always love you. I will always love you. Well, I hope that life treats you kind. Oh, and I hope that you have all that you ever dreamed of. And I wish you joy and happiness. Oh, but above all of this, I wish you love, and I will always love you. I will always love you. I will always love you. Alright, j'espère que ça t'a plu, Kira. I Will Always Love You, that's the old-time great song by Dolly Parton there.
Well, I sure hope so. she could see our show, so I really hope that she'll be pleased. If not, because
we don't want to get on Dolly's bad side.
oh yeah, she's such a wonderful lady.
All right. Well, I guess we're all out of tunes there, so we'll try to get a little instrumental in to wrap up the show and say
All
good night.
right.
How about one that Tony Rice was pretty famous for doing, a little bit of Soul Creek. We don't really know it, but we'll try to wing it. So it's, let me write you the chords. Oh, not here. Well, doesn't matter. So it's gonna be,
Thank you very much, Gypsy Highway. Take care and have a great night too.
all right. That's the A part. Twice, I guess.
All right.
And then,
So now you're seeing how we work, how we learn songs. I mean, he knows the thing, and I have to improvise.
I guess something like this.
All right, I'll try that.
Oh, wait. This is, how goes this? I guess something like this.
Well, folks, if I can manage, it'll be a miracle.
But you know, it's not a very complicated song, and you've heard it, so. Salt Creek goes sound like this. It goes something like this. I'm not entirely sure of the B pod. Maybe I just made a new one. I don't know.
Well, welcome, Raiders.
Oh, we got a raid.
Yeah, with from Make Every Media. Thank
Make
you very
Every
much
Media.
for the
Thanks
raid.
for the raid. We were just wrapping up, but we can try and scrape up a couple more songs for you guys, I guess.
Yeah,
though we have no idea which ones, but.
And thanks for the follow, Joy76.
All right. Well, this has been an extra long stream for us, but we'll try to.
Well,
think
don't
of a couple
whoopsie. It's quite all right. We're happy that you rated us.
Happens to everybody. It happened to us several times.
A lot of times,
especially these late nights where most everybody's is stopping at around the same time.
So, Make Every Media. Do you know any country or bluegrass song that you'd like to hear, maybe?
Don't worry if we can just also find any kind of song that we want to do.
Yeah.
And it'll work out as well. We'll try to do maybe two or three more songs for you guys. If you want to hear a little bit of banjo or a little bit of guitar or anything, we can switch it around just a little bit. Oh,
Union Station song. Well, we can do some Eastern Cross on Union Station.
Yeah, and Make Every Media has been playing Wild Mountain Thyme. We can do the Wild Mountain Thyme as well.
Yeah, I think we should have it somewhere. Yeah, so maybe we do a Union Station song and then we'll do the Wild Mountain Thyme or.
Which Union Station song?
Do we know it, John Hart?
I don't think we do. I mean, not that we know how to play. We've heard a few, but I don't think there's any that we can actually play.
Oh, this one.
Alright, this is a Alison Krauss and Union Station song, I guess. One called Steel Rails.
This is for you, Joy 76. Steel Rails.
How do we start it? I know, but
the bend, winding through the trees like a ribbon in the wind. I don't mind not knowing what lies down the track, 'cause I'm looking out ahead to keep my mind turning back. It's not the first time I find myself alone alone. If I really had you on, then I'd have you when I'm gone. Whistle blowing, blowing lonesome in my mind, calling me alone. Sunshine around the bend, winding through the trees like a ribbon in the wind. I don't mind not knowing what lies down the track, 'cause I'm looking out ahead to keep my mind turning back. Through the open box of door, blind again my mind with the things I've known before. I've lost count of the hours, day and time, 'cause the rhythm of the ray keeps the motion in my mind. Still rails, shining sunshine around the bend, winding through the trees like a ribbon in the wind. I don't mind not knowing what lies down the track, 'cause I'm looking out ahead to keep my mind from turning back.
Alright, Steel Rails.
Thanks for the follow, Flip Destroyer.
Here. Thank you, glad you liked it, Joy. It's not gonna be here.
Yep. So do we have
Yep. Here. Ça marche. Oh. All right.
So we're getting to my Irish repertoire for Irish Scottish, of course, for the Wild Mountain Time. together to pull a wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heathers. Will you go, lassie, go? I will bid my love lullaby by uncooked crystal mountain, and on it I will find all the flower o'er the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will range through the wild and the deep land so dreary, and return with the spoil to the bower of the deity. When you go, lassie, and we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? If my true love shall not come, then I'll surely find another to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go?
All right, the wild mountain thyme. Oh, all right. Well, maybe we can do one more on the banjo or something, just to mix it up a little bit.
You have an idea what?
Not really. I don't know why, but how about this, the old Fat Domino song, I'm Walking. I don't know, kind of got into my mind there.
If you want, you're the one who's playing the banjo.
Right.
You're the one who'll get ridiculed.
Well, I'm used to that. I'm playing the banjo.
Right.
So this is a Fats Domino sort of a rock and roll song there that J.D. Crowe and the New South did as a bluegrass instrumental. And oh yeah,
it is I'm walking and I'm walking the dog. It's not the same.
That's not the same. All right.
Well, Rainbow Connection. Well, we haven't learned the song. I think it's one from the Muppet Show.
The Muppet Show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've listened to it. We haven't got around to learning the song. What you gonna do when the werewolf's dry? You gotta sit right down and cry. I'm gonna run right by your side. For you pray, baby, I'll leave and die. I'm walking, yes indeed I'm talking, but you and me and I'm hoping that you come back to me. I'm lonely as I can be and I'm wanting your company and I'm hoping that you'll come back to me.
Alright, that's I'm Walking from J.D. Crowe of the New South, doing the Fats Domino song there. Alright, I hope you liked it. We'll try to find someone to send you to, and maybe someone who's doing a little bit of live music there on Twitch.
Yep. Oh, and maybe we can do another instrumental before ending.
Sure.
So just check the people, and I was thinking about Big Tilda.
Sure, we can we can even stay in right here.
Yeah, we can stay here.
Can we? Well, if we can't, that's gonna be my problem.
Would it be a problem?
I don't remember. I don't remember how up the neck it goes. Guess we'll find out. All right.
Bon, on va préparer un raid pour vous envoyer vers quelqu'un d'autre qui fait de la musique. Mais on va vous faire un dernier petit instrumental.
Wild Cherry TV, that's gonna be new.
Un morceau qui s'appelle Big Tilda pour la grande Matilda. Un morceau écrit par Ralph Stanley. Ce sera notre dernier morceau pour ce soir et ensuite on vous enverra voir quelqu'un d'autre. Alright, so we'll soon send you guys to another streamer, but first we'll do a last one, an instrumental on the banjo, because my brother hasn't worked enough on the banjo to earn his pay, and I'm not paying him, so and we'll do one called Big Tilda.
Wait, I can't remember it. I had it just a couple seconds. Yeah, I got it.
the good Ralph Stanley and the Stanley Brothers Instrumental. We'll send you to Wild Cherry TV, who's playing the guitar. So we hope you have a great night or a great day, and we hope you have a great week ahead of you. And we'll see you again next Monday night, and same place. We hope to see you again some other time. Take care and good night.
Voilà, on espère que vous avez apprécié la musique, que vous avez aimé un ou deux trucs et que vous avez passé une excellente journée ou une excellente nuit. Donc pour les Québécois, je pense qu'il y a moins de chances maintenant qu'il y en ait. Mais en tout cas, ceux qui sont en Europe, bonne journée à vous. Prenez bien soin de vous et puis on espère vous revoir un jour prochain peut-être. On va vous envoyer en raid sur Wild Cherry TV, qui fait de la musique avec une guitare là. Une guitare acoustique, un peu comme nous, tout ça. Donc saluez-le de notre part et prenez bien soin de vous et puis à une prochaine fois.
Bonne nuit tout le monde. Good night everyone. See you next time.
Alright, take care. See you next time.